There we go. Just had to take us off the mute button there. Sam, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you doing, Casey?
I'm doing good. Sam, what did you think of that intro?
I love that intro.
It's a pretty rad
nice.
Song, right?
It was funky. No one could see me, but I was like dancing to it. I was
jamming to it. I could see you, Sam. You were jamming to that funky music. Sam, we're doing another movie night here. We've done how many? Half dozen of these already?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. I think we've crossed a couple big ones off the list in terms of people who will probably cover a couple times while doing these, including William Castle and Vincent Price.
Mm-hmm.
We crossed off Corman.
Yep.
Which I believe we did last time. Dementia 13.
Yep. Corman did that one.
Yep. And then tonight we're crossing off another one. We're crossing off Bela Lugosi.
Actually, we did a Bela Lugosi movie.
Did we do a Bela Lugosi movie?
Plan 9.
Does that count as a Bela Lugosi?
I count it. I absolutely count it as a Bela Lugosi movie.
Oh, I guess you are right, Sam. You are definitely right. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one.
I love that movie so much.
That is right. This is not our first Bela Lugosi then. I stand corrected.
First starring.
Yeah.
He's definitely more of a bit player in Plan 9.
And this is straight up Bela Lugosi. I know you have not seen White Zombie before. This is going to be a first time watch. We're kind of exchanging like two of our favorite cult public domain movies back to back with Dementia 13 and White Zombie, which I'm very excited to do because, spoiler alert for people watching out there, the movies we are picking are not like some of our favorite movies ever. I would say that's pretty fair to say. They're literally just movies that we can play for free on Facebook and YouTube and not get in trouble.
Yep, exactly. We just want to hang out and watch movies with y'all.
Yeah.
So,
and it just so happens some of these movies are pretty good.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun to watch.
We haven't done Night of the Living Dead yet, but
we have not. I'm thinking that might be our like big October.
That should be our big October.
It feels like a big one for that.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah. And I definitely think like House on Haunted Hill, I think, is actually a really good movie.
Yeah. I dig that one.
Yeah. And so I think this is on par with like putting it in the good movie category. It's definitely a lower budgeted movie than, say, House on Haunted Hill. Or even I would say probably about the same budget as like Night of the Living Dead in terms of production wise here for White Zombie. But this one definitely has a legacy behind it. as we will probably talk about more so than the movie, I'm assuming.
Probably.
Because there's a little known fact about the movie White Zombie. Famous rock star Rob Zombie named his band after this movie. Did you know that?
I did, yes.
Oh.
I did, but...
I thought it was a little known fact.
Oh, really?
No, I'm totally sarcastic. It's a very well known fact.
I was like, wait, what? But yeah, man. I dig Rob Zombie. I definitely know more Rob Zombie solo stuff than
White Zombie.
Stuff he did with White Zombie. Mm-hmm. But I love me both of them. You know.
Yeah. I sent this to our group today. That was jamming to some White Zombie today. Yeah, it just came on the radio. I'm like, this is fitting. We're talking about White Zombie today.
Right.
I'm jam to White Zombie on my way home from work. So, should we quit beating around the zombie bush here and jump into this?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
That's the only.
I've watched a lot of zombie movies this month, and I'm okay with that.
All right. This is going to be a very different one than the ones we have watched, Sam.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. I believe 1932.
32. Yep.
32.
The year after he terrified audiences as Dracula.
He will do it again. He is actually pretty terrifying in this, but we'll talk about it throughout here. So I'm going to throw it up on the screen here. Let's make sure we add the movie. There we go. Once again, do apologize for the quality of the video. This is probably ripped from someone's VHS tape that came out in 1987. So I do apologize for that. But nonetheless, it's just two dingleberries online talking about horror movies that we like. So let's jump into this White Zombie. And Sam, let me know if you can hear it all right.
I can hear it.
Okay.
We're good.
As you will probably find out, this is not your Romero version of a zombie.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm already digging the intro. Like, it's cool. The Players.
I wish more movies would do that in their credits. Call them The Players.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
It's one of those things that was carried over from theater that I don't think we ever should have changed.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely a reason I stole like 2 or 3 images from this movie in our Slashlat intro, because I think Bela is just so damn iconic in this movie.
Yeah, I've definitely seen like the big iconic shot of him in this movie before. Not just from our Slashlat intro, but
looks like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, Lenz. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road where people pass all of the time.
I wish we still did that. Bury people in the middle of the road to run over them.
Introduction for you to our...
I wonder, do you think that's true that they did that?
Probably. Won't surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially people who are like grave robbers, like he said.
Right.
Some dastardly people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's only one of my favorite movies in the world about a famous grave robber.
There wasn't another one that came out the year before this about a famous grave robber?
Yeah, no, it came. Yep.
You know
You've
where
got
is
it.
the house of Monsieur Beaumont?
One of the best movies ever made.
Mm-hmm. Damn piercing eyes.
Man, this is why I don't pick up Hitchhikers.
Zombie! Harvey! Hey!
You can definitely tell this movie has some of the same like Dracula stuff. Like Bela thinks he's super sexy
Mm-hmm.
and a seductive person.
Mm-hmm.
Brains.
It's a gorgeous house.
Isn't it kind of crazy how long it took to get from like these type of voodoo mind control zombies to like the Romero undead zombies?
Yeah.
We might have
Yeah.
been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead.
Yes, monsieur. Zombie. The living
I do kind of
thing.
dig this angle on it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Corpses taken from that grave or made to work in sugar mills, fields at
We
night.
should bring back voodoo zombies.
And from what it's been a couple years since I've seen this.
Here they come.
It's not. I don't think it's too culturally insensitive how some voodoo zombies are.
Yeah.
Like where it's a voodoo like priestess converting people. Here it's at least Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you? I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose. No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there.
Doesn't the woman in this kind of look like Carol Kane?
Our driver told
A
us
little
they weren't
bit.
men at all.
Yeah. She's kind of got that from When a Stranger Calls wide-eyed look of innocence to her.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you don't believe it, do you? No. I don't know. Katie is full of nonsense and superstition.
I don't know if this would be considered a spoiler, but there is an excellent Cranberries needle drop in
30 years.
Zack Snyder's new movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That gets me more excited to watch it.
It's good. It's not great.
I was about to
It's
say
like-
it's zombie, isn't it? That's the song.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Ah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Like, but no, the movie itself, it's got a lot of fun stuff in it.
Is it the Cranberries version of Zombie or the million other covers of it?
No, it is the Cranberries version.
Okay. It's the best version.
Yes. I liked the movie more than I didn't, but I definitely had my issues with it. Still, if you have Netflix, it's worth a watch.
You know, Mr.
It's on my watch list for probably tomorrow.
Ivan introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
I wonder if Blake will watch it before we
I
record
met
Slash
him on the
Lot.
ship coming from New York. He was very kind
to
during
ask
the
him.
voyage.
Yeah.
Our Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived. But Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here.
Shameless plug for the new Slashlight coming out next Friday, where we talk about Dawn of the Dead, the remake versus the original.
Strange.
Where one of us might have an
Strange.
opinion that gets
You-
other people heated.
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont here.
Sam.
I don't do this to be a contrarian.
I think we're going to give you that nickname now. Blake hates movies, and Sam is now the contrarian.
You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you. Unless...
Unless what, sir?
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but... You know, I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Bowman.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Brunner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out.
Yes.
No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir.
Hey, look, it's Timothy Chalamet's great-great-grandfather.
Your motive.
And say he looks like Ezra Miller.
Never mind my motive.
He does.
As that other person.
It's like if Ezra Miller and Elon Musk had a baby.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. You
Jump
can-
cut. Let's jump cut to him in the hallway.
Silver. Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
Is his name Simba? Is that what he just said?
I don't think so. But I was digging his pants, Ezra Miller's.
Yeah, me too.
They got the little poofy things that go out on the thighs. I like it.
More
Something
people
I
should
could
wear
actually
pirate
see-
pants like that.
Something I could see Ezra Miller of now wearing.
Yes, 100%.
Can actually see Ezra Miller playing a vampire in a movie.
Yeah,
He has that sort of vibe to him.
yeah. To be fair, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't.
Mm-hmm. Zombie.
Oh my god, I thought that was Eddie Knox from Batman for a second. Looked just like him.
Probably asked the zombie for a grant.
God, I love that movie.
I wish we could do a Tim Burton movie on here.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It would.
Maybe if we just emailed him.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, just be
We'll
like,
send
hey,
him
Tim.
we'll send him a black crow with a letter written in blood, and maybe he'll read it then. Because he's a weirdo.
Yes.
You are right. This would be an interesting concept to whoa! Try to do nowadays with zombies.
Yeah, I just feel like it could be really cool. You know, there's one of my favorite books ever. I think I have it right back here. Gil's All-Fright Diner by Ailey Martinez. It's about a vampire and a werewolf. They're driving cross country, and they stumble upon this old diner that has a zombie problem. And you find out it's because of this teenage witch in the town that's essentially trying to open up a portal to hell, and she raises zombies from the dead. They call them ghouls in it, but it's essentially zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And God, it's such a stupid B-movie cheesy book, and I just love it. I read it when I was in 8th grade, and I think I've probably read it upwards of 10 times. It's
Sounds
so
like my
good.
kind of book, though.
Someone needs to make a movie out of it. I would love to make a movie out of
I was
Gil's
gonna say,
All-Fright Diner.
Sam Lenz should make a movie about it.
That would be my voodoo zombie movie.
He has an incredible goatee in this movie.
He really does. I was about to say his facial hair is very, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just
He's making a statement with it.
Yeah.
And it's totally working.
yeah. He's got the reverse Hitler stash. He's got the like little devil horn goatee or whatever.
Then they work faithfully.
Sorry, that might have sounded politically incorrect. He's got the reverse Chaplin stash. Maybe that's a better comparison.
No, it's a reverse Hitler stash.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. Then perhaps you should talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her? When?
The roast tonight.
God, I love Lugosi. This is making me want to watch Dracula again.
Mm-hmm.
There was a young
There's
man.
one Lugosi, and it's the one Universal Monster movie that is probably my biggest blind spot yet.
What do you want me to do?
It's Abbott and Costello meet Frankens. Is it meet Frankenstein?
Is that the one? Is that the one where he plays Frankenstein?
No, it's where he plays Dracula again.
Oh, he plays Dracula again in that one.
Mm-hmm.
I get the Abbott and Costellos mixed up a lot. I only think I've seen 2 of them.
Not even a year.
I've not seen any of them.
I own all of them.
I have looked
Literally
to your eyes.
in the box set.
In the
right
box
behind
set?
me. Yeah.
I might have to borrow that box set from you because there's a few I don't own in it.
It's dope. It's literally like, oh god, I love it.
Married within an hour.
I literally like the week I got it, I just had like everything splayed out over my living room floor, and I just didn't pick it up. I just came home every day and I just stood in front of it and admired it.
Right. Calm.
I know Abbott and Costello meet Boris Karloff, I think, is on
Give me
Tubi.
what I want.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
May I ask anything?
I might have to throw that on this weekend too. Like Lugosi has such a like cult leader vibe to him in this.
Yeah.
Like he just
Oh,
looks
for
like a
sure.
cult leader too.
Yeah. Look, it's Knox. You're telling me Bruce Wayne is the Batman? You're crazy.
How has no one ever tried to introduce that character in another Batman
Right?
movie or animated series or anything like that?
I mean, did Vicky Vale ever?
Was Knox a comic book character? Vicky Vale was.
Yeah, Vicky Vale was. I don't know if Knox was a comic book character.
I don't know.
But even so, like, even if Vicky Vale was she in the animated series?
I think she was.
Was she?
I think so.
Can't think off the top of my head. I'm sure she probably was, but yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think Knox. Knox, I think, was definitely a Burton edition.
You may change your mind.
He does have those like hypnotic eyes that really lend itself well to this era of horror. Because I mean, you think about it, you didn't have like tremendous special effects or anything like that. You had makeup artists, and you had actors.
Mhm.
Like Lugosi he knows that, you know?
And that's the crazy thing about him is that he didn't start in movies, started on stage. Like he seems like a silent era star,
Yeah.
but he
A little
didn't
bit.
come from that. He came from the stage.
Yeah. Well, and what's funny too is like I'm always surprised in movies when he speaks. And I think it's because he does kind of feel like he'd be a silent movie star. And Dracula, like I know he talks in that movie, but to me Dracula is such a like quiet character in that one in particular. You know, like I don't remember the times that he's speaking. I remember the times that he's staring into the camera or standing over someone in their bed. Like, and obviously I don't think he talks at all in Plan 9. So,
No.
and those were my two big.
He's in like 2 minutes of Plan 9.
Yeah.
Well, not counting the chiropractor who plays him later on.
Yeah.
I'll give my life to make you happy. Listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour. There's a boat sailing at midnight.
I'm like, there's other Lugosi stuff we can do on these too. Like Corpse Vanishes is another fun Lugosi movie.
I've heard of that one. I haven't watched that one.
Before I lose you forever.
Man, I wish that like some of these. I wish we could do stuff like The Blob, or like I, Madman, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, those types. God, like those 50s creature features are like some of the like my favorite.
What are you talking about? We did a 50s creature feature.
Which one did we do?
Attack of the Giant Leeches.
That's right. I had fun with that one at least. Wasn't good, but I had fun with it.
It's better than Snow Beast.
Yeah, like the thing is Attack of the Giant Leeches was the fun kind of bad,
In the face of this company,
and Snow Beast was just bad.
The boring kind of bad.
Yeah, the boring kind of bad. Like I didn't need 90% of that movie is just random shots of people skiing. I was just like, oh my god, are we watching like a Visit Colorado freaking, you know, like
Aspen, Colorado, come see us this winter.
I was like, the video hasn't played yet, Casey. You gotta skip the ad. Like your Google targeted ads have made it so they think you're going to Colorado.
He's such a hammy actor. I love it.
Oh, I know. I love this. I mean, he's essentially playing Dracula again in this.
Yeah.
You know? Just Dracula with magnificent facial hair.
I mean, throughout his career, that's mostly what he did.
Yeah.
Play.
Well, can't deny he does it well.
Actually, I would maybe argue my favorite of his like Universal monster characters is not Dracula.
Who's your favorite?
I like his Igor that he plays.
Mm-hmm.
And I like his like gypsy character that he plays in The Wolfman too.
Oh my god, I forgot he was in The Wolfman. I haven't watched that one in quite a while though. That's one that even after I got this, I didn't revisit it. I have to soon though. You know,
so damn good.
Fangoria just revealed their next cover. They're going to be covering Josh Rubin's Werewolves Within with Sam and Josh Rubin. He's the one that did Scare Me. Which
I still need to watch.
I recommend that movie. It's very, very fun. And Werewolves Within looks incredible. I'm very on board with it. And I think once I get done with this like zombie phase of mine that I'm in currently, I'm definitely going to move on to the werewolf movies.
Nice.
So I think I'll be checking out The Wolfman again pretty soon because I have not watched that forever. Oh my god.
Incredible.
I see death.
But what's wrong?
It's also gone on about a year since I watched Wes Craven's Curse. And so it's about time I rewatched that piece of garbage again. I love that movie.
Make sure you watch Bad Moon when you do watch your werewolf movies.
Yep, that is one I haven't seen yet that I need to catch still.
Mm-hmm. No, Logan, this does not have color. The only color in this video is not me or Sam's skin. It is just my red shirt.
Yep.
We're pretty white.
I have two shades. I have this pasty white, and then I have the color of Casey's shirt. There's no in between.
This movie does have some great shots in it.
Yeah, it really does.
Absolutely knows how to use Lugosi.
Yeah.
Like this. I love it.
So
good.
good.
Damn good.
Name of our Lord and Savior, and the love of God, and the fellowship of his angels, be with us evermore. Amen.
I guess we could say Bela Lugosi's character in this movie is more human than a human, to use a white zombie song. Have to get our white zombie and Rob Zombie stuff in here.
Yes. My favorite White Zombie song is still the one they did with Iggy Pop, that Black Sunshine. God, I love that song. The main riff on that is so intense.
Ugh. Lay off the moonshine, bud. He's trying to out Lugosi.
He looks like he's doing the fake make out.
Make out Reef. Woo!
It's this guy and his pillow. Hey man, that's not cool.
Know what episode of SpongeBob I just watched the other day? Because I'm craving watching it.
What?
The hash slinging slasher episode.
Oh god, that episode's so good.
So good. It might be my favorite episode of the show.
It's really funny. I still, the one that we just quoted, the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy one, where Barnacle Boy turns into a villain.
Mm-hmm. Barnacle Man.
And Barnacle Man. That might be my favorite episode.
That's a good one. You want to see me run to that rock and back again? Want to see me do it again?
Have you watched not the newest SpongeBob movie, but the one that they did just before that, the Sponge Out of Water with Antonio Banderas?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I did too. I was so surprised by it.
Yeah. I just watched it maybe a couple months ago, and God, it's so funny.
It has some of the same charm as the old school SpongeBob episodes.
Yeah, for sure. For it being the poster is all the 3D imaging, but most of it takes place in 2D Bikini Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
He fought against my spells unto the last.
Nosferatu.
His Excellency Richard.
There's a great line in that Sponge Out of Water. It's one of the characters says, "Well, secondary characters, let's get out of here."
Yeah.
Totally breaks the fourth wall.
I love when they all level up and get their superpowers. Patrick says that he just calls all the ice cream.
Almost executed me.
Still love that first SpongeBob movie too. It's actually really funny.
It is. I'm excited to watch is it Sponge on the Run?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the first two movies enough to where I think that one will be a lot of fun.
That's my friend.
Might even be worth a free trial of Paramount Plus.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to get that.
I know, me too. The Rugrats movie is going to have me by the balls.
Oh yeah, we were gonna. We'll talk about it off.
Yeah.
We'll split the para and the mount.
Yeah. I'll get the mount. You get the plus.
I'll get the plus.
We wrote the asshole.
David Hasselhoff at your service. Like they were gonna, like any kid watching that when that came out was gonna know who David Hasselhoff was.
I had no idea who it was at that time.
Mm-mm.
I love when he gets up out of the water and his pecs just go. And Patrick, the control. Oh, we're gonna see some zombie shit.
I was gonna say you gotta imagine this is some pretty shocking stuff here for 1932. Oh my god,
yeah.
he is. Oh, he's gonna biff it. He's hammered.
Go away! There's no dead wife here.
Lugosi has this like musketeer vibe to him in this movie.
Yeah. He's Spanish Revolution Dracula.
You ever seen the Spanish Dracula?
I have not. It's one of the special features on my collection.
I will just say before the next time I watch Dracula from 1931 again, I will watch that version and the Dracula 1931 with Lugosi with the Philip Glass score.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it with the score yet.
I don't know if I can do that on my Blu-ray set. I probably can. Who knows? I love big walk-in basement doors.
Mm-hmm. That was great.
There's two explanations to strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones.
Get out of the way!
Or else
You're in the shot!
not dead.
Move to the left!
Fine, I'll fucking move.
Not dead. Are you mad? I saw her die.
I like that there was a cool camera move for 1932, but it was unnecessary. It was just the guy standing up.
But I've lived in these islands for a good many years.
I applaud the
I've
effort.
seen things with my eyes.
Good effort.
That made me think I was right. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, in the countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeline? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin. And her lips were cold.
Well, maybe she's just not that into you, dude.
Now, just a minute. I'll explain.
Listen, son, the passion just wasn't there anymore.
You'll find there's
I could tell it.
Now, do
She
you
could
remember
tell
what your
it.
driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont House?
Oh, about those horrible creatures we saw.
Yeah.
She has the hots
Taken from their grave.
for that
Now, wait.
other man with those creepy eyes and that amazing goatee.
That steal the dead corpses from the graves.
And his weird little mustache.
And his cool hat.
Do you mean that Madeline was murdered so that somebody could steal her dead body? Ah, nonsense.
No. Not her body, yes, but not her dead body.
Oh.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive.
They just left a flub in this guy's lines. Like, we're running out of film.
Excuse me, please.
Keep rolling.
Hey, you know, that's filmmaking on a budget.
It's like we spent all our money on Lugosi. Just keep rolling.
Checking to see.
There's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that
Yeah.
came alive and lived for
There is
years.
the alternate Dracula score by Philip Glass on this.
Nature can play pranks like that.
That's so
I have a
good.
feeling I'm going to like the movie a lot more with the score.
Yeah.
Your
is-
father believed he saw a dead man.
That is the issue with that movie. Is it's
He did.
it's essentially a stage play that they just put a camera in front of. You know.
And that's been my biggest problem the handful of times I've watched it. And
Mhm.
it's like, maybe this time it'll work for me.
I don't write.
Well,
Because I don't
yeah.
love the movie. I like it and really applaud what it was for 1931 and the precedent that it's had over the years, but it's just I haven't
Yeah.
loved it like I love Frankenstein or The Wolfman.
Yeah. Exactly. Like I
Rated for you.
I appreciate the impact it had,
No.
but you know, it is what it is.
No, thanks. I didn't see it.
I don't think digital was a thing in 1932.
Articles.
Yeah. That mustache on Bela Lugosi in this is totally CG.
It's the Henry Cavill
Naturally.
stash.
Yeah, it's
Or life.
The reverse.
the reverse Cavill stash.
He considered attempted murder. Yes. Attempted. Yes,
And I'm gonna just like
If the
let
person
Frankie
was buried alive,
sit here.
Oh, you have a little 3-inch Frankenstein.
no
I
matter
do.
what,
This
You took
one
him
is
out of the
from a
box.
well, it's from a Burger King Happy Meal that I got when I was a kid.
you said that you couldn't
What?
understand
Yeah.
he was interested in that. So
You've held on to it for that long, too?
Yeah,
Oh, I think it's
I love
I don't have, like-
Frankenstein, man.
I don't have any of my toys from when I was a kid. I had to buy my favorite Luke Skywalker toy because I didn't have them anymore.
Oh God, I still have all my Star Wars action figures, everything.
Already helped.
I
No,
hold on to that stuff way too much.
You don't know the
mine went to rummage
the native
sales.
authorities are
Ah,
afraid.
yeah.
I'm not.
The one thing I didn't keep from this, like, or that somehow got lost in all the moves since I've become an adult, is it used to come with the operating table
Oh,
where it would like move up. It was really cool. And
Why
now
did
if
those
you wanna
come out?
Find it. 97.
what
is
were they
the year
promoting?
is. I think it was the there was a 97 VHS run of all the classic Universal
Yeah.
monsters, and so Burger King did these. And yeah, I have it somewhere. I just don't know where it went. And
These matte paintings aren't on par with Dracula.
no,
I'll just say that. There we go. That's a good camera move. I like that.
dang, this is really fluid camera work for
Mhm.
32, especially considering. I mean, even Frankenstein, which is a pretty fantastic movie, doesn't have a lot of, I mean, it's a lot of static camera. Like, not a lot of movement. And this
Yeah.
one has been very
I'm
much
surprised
the
by it,
opposite of
especially
that.
with some of the shoddy editing it's had.
Yeah. Some of the cinematography in this is actually, like, really,
It's
really
still going.
inventive.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Madeline.
Forgot how much I actually really liked this movie. Like, it does have some shoddy stuff in it, but it still has a lot of good stuff in this movie.
Yeah. So far, I'm digging it.
First time I watched it was in like a 100-pack horror movie DVD collection from like Mill Creek or something like that.
You know, I might have it on one of my random collections that I have. That's how I first watched Night of the Living Dead and Dementia 13.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the Christopher Lee Dracula movies. Can't remember what the one is with Christopher Lee's Dracula where it literally starts with like a satanic blood ritual.
Mm.
And I remember getting the...
Was it the horror of Dracula?
It might have been. Can't remember. It was from one of those like Walmart packs. And my dad picked it up for me because it was all old movies, you know, and so he figured it would be fine. And then he walked in while the satanic ritual was going on.
I was going to say, some of those Hammer stuff is pretty groundbreaking.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, forgive me, Madeline. Forgive me. I can't bear it any longer. I must take you back. Back to the grave.
That suit is incredible. I'm loving it. Loving his
You
style.
must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. One that I should like to see myself.
Oh! Yeah. Look at that shot.
You know, not only is his facial hair really cool in this, but like I dig the eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. His whole look is just,
You must bring her back.
I don't know, just iconic in this.
Yeah.
How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
You can still tell though Lugosi still has a lot of stage acting
Emptiness.
in him here.
Perhaps you're right.
Oh yeah.
It would be a pity to destroy.
He's all big movements and yeah.
Mhm.
Let's drink to the future of this flower. A glass of wine?
He doesn't drink wine.
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
Too early to be that self-referential, I think. That was the weirdest thing I have ever seen in my entire life, I think.
What?
The way he picked up that glass.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was weird.
The future, monsieur.
That was weird.
Blood, Michael. You're drinking blood.
Point, monsieur. A flower. Or perhaps a glass of wine?
This is obviously a guy I would not trust taking a glass of
What are
wine
you
from.
trying to do to me?
Right?
I have other plans for mademoiselle. I'm afraid you might not agree. I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
Oh.
I dig the way they show the hypnosis in this.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's kind of cool. Simple, cheap, elegant. He's my favorite zombie in this.
Why doesn't he just go around and turn everybody into a zombie?
Yeah. Seems weird to not. Just turn this guy into a zombie. Boom, problem over.
Stare into his eyes with your piercing pupils.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah.
That's the loudest drowner I've ever heard.
Yeah.
To the future.
That's incredible. Excuse me, that is just my alarm clock.
Sam, I'm going to steal a line that you like to use. Lugosi is just chewing the scenery like it's Hubba Bubba gum here.
He is. I love it. I love it.
No, not that. Not that.
And scene.
Not only is he chewing the scenery like Hubba Bubba, but he's like passing out pieces to all of his friends in this movie.
I don't know just where they find it.
That was a cool transition.
Yeah.
George Lucas must have seen this movie.
Yeah. 100%. Is this the first cinematic swipe?
I have no idea. It's going to be pretty early for him, though.
It does, yeah.
I will give you and a wonder. And here is one for the.
I'm sorry, we didn't quite catch that on the microphone. Well, we used film on it, damn it. Keep rolling.
Young man, he's there.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute. We can't afford to have you sick. Neil, why don't you go over there? Got a hard day before us tomorrow.
Pretty sure one of them's driving a donkey.
Yeah, come on. He's gone.
Yeah, but that guy's an ass.
It's just a little horse. Little Sebastian.
You and me, and I want to go on.
Bye, bye, little Sebastian. I actually heard that they're putting out a Mouse Rat album.
I saw that.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably buy it.
My people are afraid of the mountain.
Why?
Because it is called the land of the living dead.
Well, have you ever been there?
I am the only man that ever came from there alive. There is an evil spirit man.
He's like, I don't believe you, that's bullshit. Look at this,
Oh,
he's not buying it.
No, I think he's got him. Oh, there we go again.
There we go. George Lucas definitely saw this movie.
Definitely did. Could you imagine Bela Lugosi in Star Wars?
Oh my god. Especially considering that Christopher Lee wound up in Star Wars. Like,
I could see Lugosi as a moth.
yeah.
Like,
oh, for sure. For sure. Have you been watching The Bad Batch?
I haven't, man. No.
You should check it out. I like it better than Clone Wars. I dig it a lot, and they bring back Tarkin for it. It's cool. I love it.
I'm still behind on Mighty Ducks. I need to catch that yet.
I have not even watched an episode of that. I need to. I was so excited for it, but it was also coming out around the same time that each Falcon and the Winter Soldier one did, so I was watching those.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping that one, the Mighty Ducks, would have just dropped all at the same time. But I guess it's all out now. I'll try to check it out.
I was about to say, yeah, now we don't even have that issue.
Ducks episodes fly together.
I must go and see.
Did you ever watch the animated Mighty Ducks series?
I used to as a kid all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I watched one episode of it recently, and I was like, my God, this is... It's not my speed right now. Like,
See what I can do.
I don't know what it was about it, but it kind of wigged me out a little bit. And I was like, I can't deal with this at the moment.
I still kind of like it. It's wacky and weird.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's one of those that...
It didn't need to be made.
I saw why I liked it as a kid, but I also saw how different my tastes have changed, you know?
I mean, compared to... I started rewatching Gargoyles. And Gargoyles still totally holds up.
Yeah, Gargoyles was incredible when I rewatched it.
Oh, it's stuck. Oh.
Oh. What is this? This is...
Huh.
Not sure what that was meant to convey. What is going on? Oh God, it's like the Mighty Ducks animated series all over again. Things are just happening too fast. I can't do it. Yeah, George Lucas definitely watched this movie though, because not only did he steal the swipes, he stole the overabundance of them.
He saw this little 2-minute chunk here. He's like, yes, but 2 hours long.
Yeah. Oh God. Especially Revenge of the Sith. Jesus.
Has a lot.
Jesus. Like, I know this is unpopular opinion. There's not a single Star Wars movie that I don't like. But I still put Revenge of the Sith at the bottom of my ranking.
You are crazy.
I'm pretty sure Phantom Menace is in my top 5. I know that movie is bad, but I unabashedly love it so much.
Phantom Menace is close. I mean,
honestly, I almost put Phantom Menace in more than I even watched the original trilogy, to be totally honest. And I love the original trilogy. Like, it's my favorite trilogy of all time. But God, the Phantom Menace, I just have so much love for it.
It's definitely not as bad as people say. Like, it's out of the 3 prequels, it is the most on par with the original trilogy, believe it or not, Star Wars fans.
I 100% agree with that. And this might have been because it came out when I was 6 years old, but I have never found Jar Jar Binks quite as grating as most people. He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's the goofy comic relief, you know? And I'm good with it.
I like Mace Windu less than I like Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one of my biggest issues with Revenge of the Sith is that everything happens so quickly. Like, George Lucas has this whole trilogy to build, and he still does most of the legwork in the third movie.
I should be interested to
Like
hear.
everything feels so bing bang boom that I'm like, none of these moments breathe. And it drives me nuts.
I listened to this podcast once, and they basically redid the original trilogy, but like keeping some of the same story elements. So it basically just cut out Phantom Menace, which I get, but that sucks. But
I get it, but
it doesn't need to be in there for the trilogy.
no.
And you basically start with Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and then you do a whole movie where he's Darth Vader.
I think that's solid.
Mm-hmm.
I just, man, and especially when they go to arrest Palpatine, and it's 4 Jedi Masters on the Council that should be fearless warriors,
You refuse to shake hands.
and 3 of them go down like little bitches.
Instead, Kit Fisto goes down like a little bitch.
Yeah, like, no, Kit
I
Fisto
love-
would not go down that quick.
No,
Understand each other better.
Kit Fisto would put up a fight.
Yes. And it just, it drives me nuts. It drives me up a wall. And it drives me nuts that Mace Windu gets taken out because he didn't know that. I'm sorry, you have the Force, man. You didn't see that coming. You didn't see your hand getting lopped off when you're like winding back for it. What? I just get so angry with that movie. That particular part. And then like Anakin cuts off his hand, like he gets killed, and then he's just like all of a sudden he's like, what have I done? I guess I'm a Sith Lord now. And that's essentially like, I'm like, what is, like, I just want to flip a table every time I see that scene. Like, that scene grates on me so hard that it literally, it doesn't ruin the movie for me. But to me, that's like one of the worst sequences in all of Star Wars. If not
It's a little fast.
Oh, it just drives me nuts.
I love Palpatine's acting in that movie, though. Like if Lugosi is chewing some Hubba Bubba bubble gum, Palpatine has 3
Put
packs
the whole
of it
big
in one
league
scene.
chew in his mouth. Yeah. Like I said, I like it. I don't think there's a Star Wars movie that I would not go to bat for. I love them all. But that's just the one where I'm like, I know that's the one that most people like out of the sequel trilogy. I just, man, that it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. Lugosi is incredible. I would so let him hypnotize me.
Yeah, this shot is incredible. Those are some dark and scary eyes. Is she normal now?
I don't know. God, I've loved the use of lighting and shadow in this movie. There's some great work with that.
More movies need to be set inside castles.
Yes, 100%.
They really
Or just
like this
really
shot.
nice houses. Yes, they do.
I mean, I do too, but actually, now that you say it, like Victorian-style houses have kind of replaced the castle
Yeah,
in horror movies, at least.
yeah. Random thought, but last night, so I went to the state to see Moonrise Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was there, I thought, it would be a really cool, like, midnight movie. The original Saw. Like the one from 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that movie at the state, I think they would sell it out if they did it as like one of the late night at the state screenings.
Mm-hmm.
I almost brought it up to Steven, but I couldn't find him after the screening. I was like, just saying.
I don't love Saw, but I would definitely go to see it. Especially since I've never seen a Saw movie in a theater.
Yeah, Spiral was my first that I'd seen in a theater. All the other ones I'd ever seen were on rental.
Do it. See, George Lucas definitely watched this. This is like the Mace Windu scene right here.
Yeah. Her hand's going to get cut off and she's going to get electrocuted and die.
His eyes are bright orange, probably if this was in color, just like Anakin's.
Let's see if I can pull my fingers off.
Oh. She's gonna jump.
Oh my god. Does this movie end super bleak?
Madeline, I found you. You're alive.
Push him off.
What's the matter? It's I, Neil. Oh, my darling.
Her dress looks like Patrick Starr's shorts. Yeah.
You know who I think would do a pretty damn good remake of this movie? Tim Burton.
Who are you?
Could you not see Tim Burton making a killer white zombie movie?
You, my friend, they are angels of death.
Like the shot with him and her just sitting on the bench there, and her eyes were like really like blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that shit looks like something straight out of like his Dark Shadows movie. Which
does that mean
is not a great movie, but
does that mean Johnny Depp plays the Lugosi part?
no. No, you gotta get someone else.
Oh, got him.
Although Depp would be able to pull off the facial hair. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god, all of his zombies are killing themselves. Good god. Oh no, is she gonna do it?
She's free. Maybe. Lugosi kind of did go out like Mace Windu there.
Yeah, he really did. It's so funny. There are lots of moments with dialogue, but a lot of this is very silent.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really does feel like a silent film most of the time.
I could swear. For a moment, she recognized you.
Come on, don't let him get away.
Yeah. He's also the inspiration for Batman as well. Oh my god!
Good Lord.
Whoa! What an ending.
Madeline, my darling.
Gotta be honest, this stuck the landing more than a lot of horror movies from this era.
Leah, I dreamed.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Yeah! That was a good ending.
I dig that movie. I dig that movie a lot.
All right. That's it. That's the movie. Sam, what are your thoughts?
Lugosi's incredible. This movie knew how to use him. And yeah, man, I loved it. I dug that ending. That was a lot more effective than I was expecting. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig that one.
Yeah. I remember when I first watched this movie, it was remembering a lot of like Lugosi's eyes and a lot of shoddy editing, which it still does have.
Yep.
But like everything else is really fun.
Yeah.
Really
that's a good one.
Like, yeah. Like that ending is great, and especially the line at the end. Have you got a match? Like that's a fun line. Like a modern movie would end on that line.
Yeah, like it feels like the grandpa at the end of The Lost Boys. Just that that moment of just you just watch something a little heavy, have a laugh before you leave.
Awesome. That was fun.
Yeah,
I was
fun.
surprised how well that one held up.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at my some of my packs and see if I own that one, because if not, I might have to hunt down a copy. Yeah. That's cool.
Sweet. All right, let's kind of wrap this thing up then, Sam. We kind of touched on what we're going to do next time.
I forgot already. Oh my god.
I'll get us some more info on it. You want to give a plug for what we got coming up for Slash Lot?
Yeah, so we're recording Slash Lot this weekend. That'll be out this coming Friday. Obviously not this Friday because we haven't recorded it yet. Next Friday, we will be having our monthly Slash Lot episode where we discuss both the 1978 and 2004 versions of Dawn of the Dead. There are some dissenting opinions in this episode, so I'm sure that it will get heated because, I mean, Casey, you were pretty level-headed when I told you how I felt. Blake, however, I have a feeling we will have words on this upcoming episode. Yeah, and we're gonna be launching a separate Twitter page and a separate Instagram pretty soon for the Slash Lot show, to kind of, I don't know, just let that be its own thing, kind of tangent to Backlot, but not necessarily in the same.
Yeah, give it its own social media presence.
Yeah, a little bit of its own identity. So that'll be cool. Be on the lookout for that. So
yeah, I'm stoked to talk about some Dawn of the Dead with you guys.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be awesome.
So the movie we'll talk about next week, or not next week, excuse me, next month, which will be in June, we're going to modernize it a little bit, at least. We're going to talk about and watch 1979's The Driller Killer.
Yes.
So
That's
we're
the
bringing a slasher genre into this. Probably more faster paced, some more gore probably as well. So that should be fun. I've never seen it, so I'm excited to watch it.
Me either. This will be something. I'm excited. Slashers are like my absolute favorite. I love slashers, so this is gonna be a treat.
All right, I'm not going to give any plugs because y'all know where you can find us. We're online. Just look Backlot 605 up anywhere. You'll find it. So
sweet.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. For Sam the Damned Lenz, I'm Casey Kelderman, and we will spook you next time as we watch.
Spook you later.
Bye.
Bye.